We're back with the camper!
Welcome back to Living Large Camping, everybody. After a long 3 months, thank you for being so patient with us. We are finally putting our truck camper back on and headed out for an adventure. We're going to spend the next 20 minutes or so getting this loaded up, and we will see you guys on the road.
Woo!
Treasure hunt, make it sick. Was scared me twice, pulled out every trick, ruffled my feathers.
Are we in Florida? That's what it looks like. Okay, we just made it to camp. We just pulled into a random site because it is our first time here at this campground. It is just across the bridge of Mackinac, like maybe 30 minutes, a little bit north. I will put the town in here just so you guys have a location. But we are going to walk around and see what sites we like the best. So then from there, we can go pay at the front, move our truck, and get set up for camp. It feels so good to be back in our truck with our camper on, and just feels good to be relaxing, camping together, and just enjoying beautiful Michigan summer weather. So let's go walk around and see what we like the best. Okay, this campground is pretty big. We've only walked like the first loop, and I think it has about 50 sites or something. But funny enough, spot number 2 is our favorite. Right at the beginning, beautiful open space with some sun. The other side is really windy and breezy, so it's pretty cold. I think it's like 61 right now, so I would take all of the sun, and this lake view is stunning. Let me show you. You can't measure success. Sometimes more is better than less. You can't measure success. Well, sometimes more is better than less. But this one's mine. Okay, how beautiful is this spot? Another reason why we love Michigan, but for their beautiful water and camping sites, can't really beat it. Connor is pulling the truck around right now because we just parked it on the other side because we weren't sure what site we wanted. So we landed right at the beginning. So happy to be here. I know you guys are very happy to see us camping. We feel the same way. It's just taken us quite a while to get adjusted to, buying a house and all of that yard work and just getting back in the swing of things. So it feels good to be here. Excited to hang out with you guys this weekend. There he is. Not yours, it's mine. This one's mine. Not yours, it's mine.
We just went and paid for the site. We paid for one night, but we may end up staying 2. It's $24 a night, so a little bit on the pricey end, but given how busy this campground is, I don't know if we're really gonna find anything else for another night since it is 4th of July week. So we're gonna stay here, get everything all set up. It's beautiful right along the water, and it just feels so nice to be back in the camper. Thank you guys for being patient with us as we explore cabin life and kind of adjust to that new aspect of our everyday. But it's really good to be back in the camper, and we're excited to continue showing you guys right now just the beautiful parts of Michigan. There's so much water around here and beautiful forests, and we think you guys are really going to enjoy it. So we're going to get all set up, make a quick bite for lunch, and then just start relaxing and walk the campground, see what it has to offer, and it's going to be a good day here.
Okay, we just had a really nice lunch, just some easy wraps because we were so hungry, and it is about like 3 p.m. We didn't get over here till about, I don't know, maybe 1 p.m. We had quite a bit of a drive ahead of us, so we just wanted to get here and be at camp, so we just figured we'd make a quick snack before we have dinner in a couple hours. But I did want to say that I missed you guys. I hope you had a great time watching the video of Connor working on the trailer. I know that that is just his sweet spot. He is so good at being able to refurbish and just use, honestly, like all of the handiwork skills he learned in high school or just self-taught, and just to see him do all of that was really cool. I obviously missed him while I was in Montana, but I had a great time with family. We saw some fox while we were out there, so I'll put some clips in here to show you guys how gorgeous it was if you don't follow us on Instagram. But yeah, I just wanted to say hey, missed y'all, excited to be back. But for now, we are gonna go, I think, walk around, check out this whole area. It is beautiful today, and it should be beautiful tomorrow. And then we are going to sit outside and read with this lake view because it is stunning. And yeah, I think we're just gonna hang tonight, kind of take the first night for ourselves, and we'll chat with you guys more tomorrow. Good night, guys.
Good morning, everybody. That was such a great sleep back in the camper. It was silent all night long. Woke up to lots of birds around the area, and now we have a beautiful sunrise over this little lake over here. We're gonna sit out here, drink our morning tea, and just kind of figure out what we want to do today. I don't know if we're gonna stay 2 nights, because like we were saying before, it is really busy with the 4th of July coming up. So we may go explore St. Ignace, which is just a town over here in the Upper Peninsula. We may do a little bit of that, go try to find some lunch somewhere, but for now we're just gonna enjoy this morning, nice and peaceful, get a little bit of work done, and we're just really happy to be back.
We both believed in. What about the word that made it so? What about your blood boiling creases?
Campgrounds like these where we really wish that we had like inflatable paddle boards or some of those folding kayaks. There's not many times that we get to camp on water such peaceful as this, but whenever we do, that'd be really nice. Being a full-time traveler is an incredible adventure, but it is not without its challenges. That's why we're excited to share a resource that is a true game changer, BetterHelp, the sponsor of today's video. When you're constantly on the move like we are, it's easy to feel disconnected and isolated, especially during those stretches of bad weather or when you're staying at an extremely secluded campsite. The lack of stable community in your everyday life can be tough, and the constant change of locations can leave you feeling like a stranger, even when you arrive in a place that you consider your home. One of the most significant challenges with this lifestyle is not being able to maintain a relationship with a local doctor. When you're always on the go like we are, it's nearly impossible to schedule regular check-ins or to seek help whenever you're feeling a little overwhelmed. BetterHelp is an online therapy platform that connects you with licensed therapists who can provide support and guidance no matter where you are in the world. With over 30,000 therapists in their network, BetterHelp makes it easy to find somebody who understands your unique challenges and can help you work through them. Whether you're dealing with anxiety, depression, or simply need someone to talk to, BetterHelp is there for you. The best part? You can access BetterHelp services from the comfort of your own home or RV. With BetterHelp, you can connect with your therapist via phone, video, or even live chat sessions, making therapy more accessible and convenient than ever before. If you're a full-time traveler like we are and you've been struggling with feelings of isolation or disconnection, we highly recommend giving BetterHelp a try. Go to betterhelp.com/livinglargecamping or select Living Large Camping when you're signing up to receive 10% off of your first month of therapy. Thank you again to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video.
Like you could blow. broken record. It's what I am. It's what I am. What about the road less traveled?
I'm gonna work on doing a little bit of research and route planning this morning while it's just so calm and peaceful. One thing that we've talked a lot about wanting to do is a big loop around Lake Superior, up through parts of Canada, and then back through, right through Minnesota and Michigan's Upper Peninsula. I think it'd be a nice 2 or 3 week trip, and we get to see some really cool stuff. So if you'd like to see something like that, please let us know, because we're gonna try to work it into maybe this fall's plans. I think it'd just be a great way to get away from the cabin and see some really cool areas that we haven't seen before. And also, if you have any must-see spots in or around Michigan, please leave those down below too, because usually it leads us to some of our favorite campgrounds and areas that we find. We're always looking for new places to explore, and might as well take the advice from you guys.
We would take.
Okay, so I only lasted about 10 minutes sitting out there in the full sun because it is getting nice and warm today. I think I'm gonna start this morning off with a little dip in the lake. Felt the water, it's not too cold, but sitting out there makes me really wanna get in. Yeah, you wanna get in the water?
No way.
Hey, you're probably not warm enough yet, but I'm doing it.
Morning. I was all changed in cozy clothes, ready to bundle up out here, and then Connor says it's all warm and he's gonna go in the water, so I had to change. I'm in. I'm nervous, but I'm in.
It's not warm, but it'll be
Can we
fun.
play that back though? I'm pretty sure you said it's really warm out and the water doesn't feel too bad.
Felt the water, it's not too cold. That is what I said, but the water is not warm.
We unravel. What about the bright and shiny future we would make? Like a broken record.
I think we've built up enough courage. It's gonna be pretty cold still.
Yeah, I just put my feet in and they went numb after about, 10 seconds, so it'll be refreshing. It'll take me a while. Okay, he just hiked it out there. How's it feel?
It's cold, it doesn't get deep.
That was the other thing. Ooh, excuse my hair, I'm ready to go in, but that was the other thing I was telling him when I was going in, that I don't think it's going to drop off for a while, so you're about to get tortured for a little bit till you can even get a deep spot. Still no difference of depth?
Not really.
I know, Bark, he's crazy.
That was definitely not warm, but I know doing that is so good for you. It got down to 49 degrees last night. I'm not sure what the water temperature is here, but it's gotta be pretty cold. Amelia did a minute in there. I probably did about the same. And just a good way to start the morning. We haven't been able to do cold plunge like this in a while, especially since being by the cabin, we're not really next to a body of water. So nice start to the day.
My time of just even the time it takes me to get in the water is, first of all, absurd. I am just a baby, but it's such a mental thing for me. I know the second I get in there, I'm gonna be fine, but just the initial dunk is what really gets me. I just know how cold it is, and I don't really like the cold. You guys might not believe that because we snow camp all the time, but it is very true. I'm not a huge fan of the cold. That was amazing. I stayed in there for about a minute, which, hey, I'm pretty proud of myself for that. But now we're just gonna warm up in the sun. This is super nice. We're gonna look up the temperature of this water and put it in here because honestly, I have to know what it is. It has to be very cold because my body was numb, but it felt really good.
Come here. Come on. Sat here long enough for it to warm up, so now the flies are starting to bite us and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and put our chairs away, go throw some clothes on, and I think walk the campground and maybe a road or two near it. We walked it last night and it was really pretty, so gonna go see if any rigs have changed and just have a nice little morning stroll.
I didn't mention it yesterday, but this little loop I think has 50 sites, but the campground itself has 70. It is way bigger than we thought it was when we showed up. Connor, of course, booked the site and I had no idea where we were going, and it is beautiful here. We were like, we should stay here for a week sometime. So maybe in a couple days when the 4th calms down, we will come here for a week and just enjoy the views because this waterfront view is amazing for $24 a night. And they have bathrooms and drinking water. So when we pass the bathrooms, I'll take you guys in them, show them, because it's been a minute and I think some people are missing some bathroom reviews. Okay, we are just at the bathrooms. They're only probably about 5 sites away from where we are staying at site number 2, and they are so nice. There are 3 sinks with soap and infamous hand dryer, and then there are 5 flushing stalls, which is so nice. I mean, $24, there's no hookups, but to have flushing toilets actually surprised me. Very nice, always an added bonus. So I would probably give this one 9.5 out of 10. I think it's so nice, clean, but you know, wimpy hand dryers always dock off some points. Let me know if you guys would agree, if you like these bathrooms, and honestly, I appreciate them a ton. All right, thanks for being a good boy. Let's keep walking, huh? How's your bathroom? What's your bathroom review?
They're great. I mean, no complaints. Probably 9 out of 10. No hot water, but they don't have showers either. So for being dry camping, they're really nice. That's a great view.
just got back to our camper from walking the campground. It's so fun seeing everybody's new rigs and everything here. There's a ton of trailers because it's just probably the easiest setup for everybody up here, especially for winter. You can just put it away and not worry about it. So people are rolling out, and we are also. It is noon. It's time to pack up everything. So we're gonna get to that now.
Just about 10 minutes later, the camper is all packed up. We are in a pretty bare bones setup right now, so we don't have everything, and it's been a little while, like we mentioned, so I had to go back through our list and just make sure that all the stuff in the camper is ready to go for this short little road trip today. It's nice to be able to just throw it all in there. Everything has a home. That way your setup and your takedown is super quick. But now we're gonna hit the road, head to lunch, and hopefully we can find some pretty good food.
We just arrived to our lunch spot. It is such a beautiful drive just along the water of Michigan and the UP. It's just stunning every time. I never get over it. We actually did have lunch here before. It's called Gangplank. And I don't know if we filmed it, but we remember having just such a good lunch. They had really good gluten-free options for me, and we are starving. We haven't had any breakfast, and it is probably closer to 1. So we are very excited. It looks busy, which is great to see. Let's have a good lunch.
We're gonna have a good summer. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
We went ahead and split a Greek salad, and then Amelia got a burger, and I had some whitefish sticks earlier. So we're sitting at Gangplank. We're in St. Ignace, Michigan. It is a really good spot.
Highly recommend.
We had a great lunch there at, what's it called?
Gangplank.
Gangplank here in St. Ignace. It was really good food and just great sitting on the patio there, looking at the water, watching all the ferries go by for Mackinac Island, and then a bunch of campers and different cool old classic cars and stuff like that. So just a great afternoon lunch and a nice way to end a really, really much needed day back in the camper.
Yeah, I know you guys are excited just as much as we are to be back in the camper. We're going to be exploring around, I think, the UP for a little while. So the next few videos should be camping related, which I know you guys have asked for. And we're excited to be back in the camper.
Thank you for being patient with us while we do some cabin life on the side. We are really glad to have that space to rewind and kind of relax and figure out things that we want to do long term and for better trips for you guys. So we're going to put a lot of effort into that, and hopefully that'll end up showing in the videos. But we just wanted to say a big thank you for sticking with us, and we're just glad to have a large time with you guys.
Happy summer, everybody. Thanks for watching.
See you in the next video. Hope you guys have a large day.
Bye, guys.